Hey, and welcome back to
Supercharged
at live from Eurovillage.
The
here
heart.
in Malmo. Yeah, the heart of
Eurovillage.
Yeah, I think the heart of Eurovision, actually.
Yeah, I think so because
maybe that's stretching it a little bit.
No, I don't think so because this is where everything happens. This is where the melting pot. Everything, you know, we get interviews, we get artists coming to our studio.
That's what we really felt like when people were going on the red carpet.
Yeah, we were singing along.
But to get the star glamour, we invited. I don't know the title, but like the person that has in charge of all the hair and all the makeup for Eurovision, I would say. Emir Kapetanovic.
Yes, that's correct.
It's my friend.
We're so happy to have you here.
Yes. Thank you for inviting me. I'm happy to be here.
Well, I mean, your schedule is crazy during these days.
Yes, it's crazy. It's been an awful time for these couple of days, but now all my hairstylists and makeup artists are finally here.
How many are they?
They're totally 40.
40 people.
Hairstylists and makeup artists working. Yeah.
And how does that work? You sort of boss over them. Do you talk to the artist and then you talk to the makeup artist and see what how they like? I'm totally new at this.
No, the journey has been really long. I've been in this production since this fall, so 8 months. I've been working with it. So as soon as a country has won and decided their winner, I've been on meetings on Skype, talking to them how they want, look and feel, if they want to work with me or not, or if they bring in their own. So we were trying to discuss it together.
And how many brought in their own?
5.
5 of 40. You make a good impression, I would say.
Yeah, they rely on you. They trust you. But so do all the makeup and hair people that your people, do they do both? Or do you have
I have a separate room for hairstylists and separate room for makeup artists.
Okay, I see.
I really tried to get the people that are really good in hairstyling and to keep it that way, and the good makeup artists and keep it that way, not to mix it.
And how are what's the average time frame for doing hair and for a Eurovision competition?
Schedule is really, really tight because we have so many people to do. So the average time is approximately around 30 to 45 minutes.
What? To do hair?
To do hair, and then
makeup then must be longer.
35 to 1 hour.
What?
Makeup.
To do makeup? But let me tell you, being in a drag show group called Alcazar, the girls, well, they looked like drag queens, but I love them. I think they have when they did their makeup, well, we didn't have our own people usually, but it takes like 2 hours. An hour and a half
for
maybe?
each person.
Yeah, but
per each face. I mean, it's impressive that they have to really be fast as well.
Yeah, but we've been going through all the looks really for a long time. So we've done face charts and everything, so everybody knows exactly what to do.
Face charts.
Yes, and a face chart is that we do a drawing of the makeup, and we write down exactly what type of products we're using on that person.
Wow.
And how they should
do it as well.
Put it on.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I have to now. Is there any trends going on? And like this year, it's blue or whatever. I mean, is it, what's
hair?
Yeah, hair. I don't know. What's the?
There's not a lot of trends, but I would say that it's very easy. Everything. It's very natural. Everything. The skin is very natural. Nude colors. There's some red lips. And the hair is really, really natural, I have to say.
Wow. So it takes an hour to get natural hair.
Is that very 2013, or is that just Eurovision?
I think it's 2013, and I think also Loreen set a trend that you don't need to go all glitz and glamour. And
she just went, let's go.
Yeah, but it was like that. And even though people think it was
no, it took a while. Yeah.
It took a while. I did her hair last year in Baku, and it took an hour to do it.
It did.
Even though it looks like nothing.
No, but you know.
But that's also good. To make it not look like it's too worked on.
Yeah.
You know, because she obviously doesn't wake up like that. But you make her look like she's just, like a what heter det? A fairy. What do you call it?
A fairy.
Yeah. No, I don't mean a fairy. I mean a.
That's so hard when you say, what do you call it? Fairy? Yeah, it's fairy. No, it's not that. It's a fairy.
The one that's like just glides. She's like a muse. Well, let's continue because
we'll Google that.
I was to say troll, but that's wrong. She's more beautiful than a troll. Yeah.
Anyway, she's gorgeous.
She's gorgeous.
I have to. We talked about extensions before.
Yes.
Is there a lot of extensions?
No, this is. I love extensions.
Yeah. Oh, I've been talking about all the extensions as Eurovision and.
Yeah, I love extensions. I'm crazy about extensions, but there's not a lot of extensions this year.
Because you said that there was one person on stage, a woman, without extensions.
It doesn't. It used to be like there's not
everybody had extensions before.
Yeah.
And I was crazy. I work with you guys.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of extensions on Alcazar, but.
He was actually helping us yesterday with the hair for the girls.
Ah, okay.
For the gig we did at Wonk.
Yeah.
And he came with his hair and
Some texted me 12 that night.
Yeah.
Can you come over to the hotel? Okay.
Sure.
And what's your schedule then? Are you working from like 8 in the morning to all the way to? I mean,
I've been up early every morning, like at 8, and leaving the venue at around 11 in the evenings. But now, since all the other hairstylists and makeup artists has arrived, I don't have to be there until maybe 10, 11. So I'm happy.
So, but in your line of work and your expertise, is this the best gig? Are you like at the peak now, or I mean, doing Eurovision? It seems like you're ahead of your. It's just.
It's amazing, and I'm really, really honored to be here and to do this work. And it's really history. And I think there's a lot of people who would love to do this, but. Also, if it was a peak of my career, then I should stop tomorrow. Yeah, I don't want it to be like that.
No, good thinking. Yeah,
I'm heading forward.
This is just
the beginning.
This is the beginning. But I'm thinking, like, is there any bigger? Not your career. I'm not talking about. But is there any in this genre with like styling everything? It has to be like the world's biggest event, no?
It's the world's second biggest event. I think the Super Bowl comes first.
Yeah.
And you don't do a lot of makeup on that one.
Well,
like before you put on the helmet, with
the act, like Beyonce.
You haven't watched the Super Bowl.
Exactly.
It's amazing.
Okay. But I guess this is more when it comes to like a lot of makeup, a lot of hair. It's Eurovision then. I think that beats, of course, Super Bowl. Yeah.
It does, but it's amazing, really, I have to say.
Yeah. We were talking about some participants this year, and you mentioned that had really nice hair. Slovenia, right? What am I doing it wrong now?
Yes,
I am doing it wrong.
But Slovenia is going to have great hair as well.
Yeah,
because you're doing it.
She's really nice. We met her. She was fantastic.
She's really nice. Really nice. I love Hannah. Yeah. Really cute girl.
That's her name.
But
no, there was another one. Which one was it? Moldavia?
It was Serbia.
Serbia?
Serbia was it? All right. There. Yeah. Okay. Could we watch it a little bit and then we talk about?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Do we have it? No.
We didn't see that much, but there were 3 girls, right?
There's 3 girls.
Yeah.
There's an angel, there's a devil, and there's this confused girl.
Right, in between. Yeah. They do a little act.
They do a little act, but they have been really trying to make it more clear for the audience since they're singing in Serbian, so people don't understand what they're singing about. And of course, it's a devil and an angel singing to this poor confused girl. And now this year, I think they will look really much better on stage on Eurovision than they did here.
Oh, so because this is of course.
This is from Serbia on the competition in Serbia.
Cute. Is the hair gonna be like totally different from what?
Yeah, it's gonna be totally different.
Oh, okay.
They're really gonna be in character.
Oh, okay.
Is that the most? What would you say was most fun things doing? Is it more characters, more show acts, or just making them look really good?
I love seeing people feel good and be happy with themselves. So if it's a character or whatever it is, I'm just happy with it. I have to say, but.
If you feel you look better with devil horns, go for it.
Go for it, yeah.
So wear it.
They're not going to be that obvious.
Okay.
They're competing on Tuesday, so they're not going to be that obvious. They're going to look absolutely better, I have to say.
Yeah.
How much is the styling and the show, and how much is actually singing, do you think, in Eurovision?
I think the whole package is everything, really. Yeah. I work with different countries in Eurovision, and I don't know how much they think about everything when we're competing. And you really need to listen to them, because some countries think that if the hair is on the wrong side, they can lose votes.
Oh, yeah.
So you really, really have to think about how everything looks. And my biggest thing when I work with artists for Eurovision is also to make them approachable to the audience. You don't want to have somebody looking angry or upset or too hard, because no one's going to vote for that person.
Make it soft.
And everybody don't understand that, so you really need to tell them and explain to them why.
Okay. It's really, you're almost not the last person to see them before they go up on stage, but basically, you know.
Yeah, one of the last. Well, you and makeup, right?
We did the last thing. We're a couple people standing on stage, just behind all the curtains and what you see, and doing the last touch before they go on. And then there's the guy who gives them the microphone. So
how are the nerves? I mean, are they polite, or like are they going like get away from me?
No, you really need to feel out the person who's standing there. Some people hate to go up to them and do the touch-up. Then you need to do it a long time before. Some people like it. You just need to feel out how the person...
And you can feel it.
Yeah.
Tell me. Let me tell you.
What are you? Like...
Oh, no, I'm just all over.
No, but are you? You're probably a nice guy.
You get focused right before you get focused. So sometimes you're in your own world, so you kind of don't really realize when someone is touching you up.
But you're always like this. You always come for the touch up, and then you stand alone for a couple seconds.
Yeah, exactly.
And just
have to be a little. And the girls are like they're so used also to be like hair blah blah blah. They're never alone.
But you want also to give the artist a couple of seconds at least to focus.
Yeah. Of course.
You've been doing this for quite a long time now.
He's 22, so how is it? 3 years now.
Yeah, 3 years.
It's great.
But who's the most difficult person to work with?
The most difficult person?
Take someone in another...
Is it Andreas?
Yeah, Andreas really hard to work with.
Have you worked with Hollywood, done hair for actors, actresses?
No, not any. I work with Isabella Scorupco.
Oh, but she's fantastic, isn't she?
She's so beautiful.
Yeah, and nice.
Yeah, and she's a really nice person and humble.
It would be fun if you say, "Well, actually, without my makeup, she looks like a troll." And you're like,
"It was so funny." She came in the morning, and she's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I look so awful." I'm like, "You are stealing the show from everybody." She looked so good.
She cannot look,
No.
She's Isabella Scorupco.
And I told her, you're a witch, because I hate you even more because you're also so nice and polite.
Yeah. But is there anyone that you know, so you don't, that's more difficult then?
Of course there are people in Sweden and other countries that are difficult, but I'm sorry, I can't give you any
can't say that. Is it someone
we were close. Yeah, we almost got you.
But is it, okay, let's turn it around and on the positive note.
Yes.
Who is like really like you now one of these contestants that you feel like, oh my God, I love that person, or
this year?
Yeah, so sweet, so nice, or so funny, or like no, there's nothing.
I have to say, I haven't had a problem with any country this year. I have to really say, everybody's been so nice. They've been trusting me. We've been cooperating really, really good. I had one country who had their own hairstylist and makeup artist, and she was a little bit upset about how it looked. And she came in to me, and we started to talk, and then she went out crying hysterically because she didn't think I understood her at all. So I was like screaming at her, like, come back in, let's talk about it. I don't want you to come back on Wednesday or Thursday or Friday or whenever you're competing and be upset. The last thing you should think about is how your hair and makeup looks. So she was like, are you really saying this to me? Yes. I love you. And she gave me a huge hug and started to crying, and she felt so comfortable. And that really made my day.
Yeah, of course.
And so it's really handling people, I mean, you know, with the nerves. I mean, because they're so vulnerable at this
They're really
thing.
vulnerable, and they're so stressed, and they actually from some countries the pressure are so hard as well. Not even from the people. It can be the president or whatever.
The whole country. But also because you're like kind of like their mini psychologist.
Yeah, you have to be.
Like because you're a hairdresser as well, and you know that's. It's funny.
You have to give them comfort. You have to listen to them, what their problem is.
Because they have to trust you if you're gonna put your fingers, your magic fingers, you know, through their hair.
True, that's true.
But you always do a fantastic job.
Yeah, look at you.
Yeah, that's what I said all day. And Muni's coming, and this is the results.
So our Nordic neighbors, our Nordic neighbors, we have Denmark, which is good, but we have Norway. But what about Finland? We have to.
Oh yeah.
I love Krista. She's so fun, that girl, and she's so relaxing, and she was so funny when we did the consultation with her. And I said, I would like to change some stuff from what you did in Finland. And she just told me, she's like, you know what, we're not in Finland anymore. You can do whatever you want.
That's great. We're not in Kansas.
We're not in Kansas
anymore. What is that? That's a movie.
I don't know. Yeah, there is a movie. But
Click your heels, something.
What's she gonna be like?
She's gonna be a cool rock girl, but have a little bit more hair in there.
She kind of looks like we did a couple hours ago when we had the second Red Bull.
Yeah, exactly.
Very energetic.
So here you can see the makeup is really, really hard. She's gonna be a little bit softer, a little more poppy in the colors. Pink lipstick.
This video, by the way, is really funny. Have you seen this?
I haven't seen this.
No, it's funny. They're so in like Finland, in the woods, and she's like going like, yeah! And I think she's going on a... Yeah, it's really funny though. It's very... They're making like jokes of...
No, but I love her. I thought she was putting up this act, but she really is like that.
Yeah. Cool.
But Charlotte, this has been a long day. Charlotte Parelli was here.
Yes.
She's promoting her own products, the glimmering shine.
The girl? It's called?
The girl.
And her product, shimmering lotion.
Yeah, I heard about it. Yeah.
Shimmering lotion.
Is there a lot of shining and glossing and stuff like that this year?
Yeah, it's not so much skin showing, but of course we have to have some gloss on the skin, but you can tell Charlotte to send me some.
We will, because I actually used it.
Did you like it?
Yes.
Yeah?
It's really good.
What about
I
Petra,
just use it.
the host for the whole thing? How is she?
Petra, I don't know really. She has her own hair and makeup artist.
She's a diva.
Yeah.
She is a diva, isn't she?
She's a diva, but she's a lovely diva.
She's a lovely diva. That's why
she's worth it.
Yes.
I have to say.
She's a host. She can have her own.
But that was actually my most stressful part when I took on this job to actually do the host, because you have to be really, really calm with the host and let them focused. And I was really, really happy and glad to hear that she brought her own hair and makeup artist, Tove Jansson.
And you'd be like everywhere, and then you come to.
You cannot run around like crazy.
No. No, she has her she's been using Tove, is her name, right?
Tove
for
Jansson.
several years.
Okay.
It's actually Tove Jansson.
Yeah.
Tove Jansson?
Yes.
Wow.
Well, not that Tove Jansson. Think about the Finnish writer.
The Finnish writer.
Right,
She's like,
Moomin.
Yeah, skip this Moomin stuff. I want to do some hair makeup.
For Petra.
For Petra. Where do you... 42 people working for you.
40.
40, sorry, 40. Where do you find all these people?
I've been working a lot in Sweden as a hairstylist and a makeup artist, so I know get to know a lot of people, and during the Melody Festival, and it's a lot of people, you get to know people everywhere, and when you travel.
So it was easy to find those 40.
Yeah, I didn't have it. Of course, it wasn't the easiest things because you have still a budget.
Yeah.
So it wasn't the easiest thing, but I really, really got everybody and good. That I believe there's really good in Sweden together.
This you could probably not. I don't know if you can answer this question, but anyway, how is the budget compared to the Grand Prix in Sweden for Eurovision? Is it increasing, or is it just, since it's so many people, is it decreasing, or what?
Of course, there's a budget, and we have the difference in Melody Festival, and it's you can't have sponsors because it's public TV, but here we can. So there's a bit difference.
That's good.
Is there sponsors coming in and also like pointing, you have to work with this, or for this person, you just have to have these products and stuff?
No, you cannot work that way. But of course, our sponsors are Schwarzkopf and Isadora, so we gladly work with them.
Ah.
That's good. In the arena, it's, as we know, pretty small. It's not the biggest arena, Malmo Arena, which has its good and bad parts, I guess. But how can you fit? Is there any room, because you have all these contestants, all the countries, and then hair and makeup? Where are you? Where do you?
They put us out of the arena.
Yeah,
They build a place in Malmö Mässan, actually.
A hair and makeup place.
Hair and makeup place, and all the dressing rooms and everything are in there.
So it's not even in the arena?
We're not even in the arena.
So there's some...
No, so everybody is outside of the arena, actually.
Ah, okay.
Because there's no place. It's too small for
that.
that.
It is.
Yeah.
I heard the stage is like really... I mean, now you're making not something for your audience there, you're making a TV show. I mean, this is totally a TV show. So you're not really caring about how many people you get and fit into arena.
It's like the stage is like half of the arena.
Yeah, something like that. Isn't it? You have been...
It's half of the arena, absolutely. But I think it will be amazing, both in TV and for the live audience, I have to say. Because I myself was a little bit shocked when I heard that it was Malmö. And then when I started to talk to Kristen and everybody in the core team at Eurovision, I really understood it more and more. And when I came here 2 weeks ago and saw the actual stage, I think everyone who's going to be at the venue will love it and see everything.
And I still have to pinch my arm because we're in Sweden doing this.
It's awesome.
It is.
It is.
Because we're hosting for the whole mother effing Eurovision.
When Robin won, well, no, wait, sorry, when Loreen won,
yes,
could you imagine that? Oh, this means that I'm gonna be the
with 40 hair and makeup guys.
Did that thought ever occur to you?
Of course it did.
Of course,
yeah. But it was so funny because we were sitting in a cab after we won. No, the day after we won, we were out a couple of people, including Christer Björkman, and he told me in the cab, "You know what this means?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "You're going to be the head of makeup and hair next year." I'm like, "Come back when you have a contract." I couldn't believe it. But that was what really happened.
Oh, wow. Amir, we're so happy to have you here. You're such a good, nice guy. And then it felt like, I thought, you know, coming into being the head, I thought would be like the diva, but you're such a
what?
brown, but you're such a brown and nice person. I mean, that's what I thought. See, that's what I'm learning. I thought coming into and learning about Eurovision, I thought it would be so many divas, so many like.
And then you met me.
Then I met you, and now I meet you, and I'm loving it. So thank you very much.
There's only one place for a diva.
Exactly.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.